factor in our win.
You played with a center who had never played before. Your offensive line sort of had to patchwork it together. How'd those guys play today?
Unbelievable. I mean, Rye was huge today. You know, I mean, from not playing to playing in one of the biggest games all year, I mean, he stepped up for sure. Did an unbelievable job. You know, I can't say enough good things about that guy and the whole line.
Center quarterback exchange is something that you can't just build over a couple, 2-3 days. You've worked with Johnny the first 10 games. How hard was it to develop that chemistry with Rye?
It wasn't too bad. You know, we trust Rye. I mean, it's just catching a snap. It's all good.
Tuesday, you said you didn't know how you were going to feel walking on the tunnel. How did you feel coming out there today and just seeing your family there? And just how was that whole moment for you?
It was good. I mean, we still had a game to play though, so didn't want to get too emotional, get too high, get too low, or anything like that. But I don't know. It was a good feeling for sure to see them on the field. Mom was getting emotional, but I mean, I figured she would be.
What was it like after the game to be in the middle of all those students, most of which are about 8 inches shorter than you, and all of them with their phones out snapping selfies with you in the background?
You know, it just shows their support for us. I mean, them storming the field twice now. I'm glad they stuck around. It got cold, but I'm glad they're there at the end.
What was that feeling like for you, though, to be out there in the middle of that, all that celebration, even if you weren't really being very demonstrative?
I mean, obviously excitement. I mean, it's just chaos out there. But I mean, I saw my mom and dad. They rushed the field too, so that was cool to see them down there. You know, the whole family was down there, honestly. But it was a good feeling.
Is that is that just the way you were about everything? You don't get too rattled, you don't get too up or down? I mean, Gundy talked about how you didn't really play that well in the first half, made some throws that weren't great. But he said you don't let it bother you, and you don't let the successes bother you either. Is that a strength of yours, you think?
Maybe so. You know, going through the season, you can't get too low on yourself, can't get too high. I think just, you know, the even keel throughout the whole year is the way to go. I mean, you know, obviously having that confidence still, though, that you know you can make all the plays, all the throws. But, you know, not getting too high on yourself.
Is there anything that's a part of your life that really gets you excited? Really excited.
Tylen's touchdown there at the end. I was pretty excited about that one.
What did it mean to have Brian out there with you before the game?
It was big. He wanted to get a picture on the field with my pads on. He's been talking about it all week, how he's going to do it, and I told him. But, I mean, he supported me, you know, my whole life through it all. Throughout college, he's been there every step of the way. You know, he's been at all the games too. But it was huge. I mean, he enjoyed the moment too.
Taylor, what did you kind of do at halftime to kind of help reset yourself after you guys went into the half kind of struggling?
I mean, you got to give the credit to the coaches. I mean, they took us in, changed up what we were going to do, and I mean, obviously it worked.
How much did going 4 wide open things up for you running the ball, do you think?
I didn't even know I had 100 yards, but I guess it did. It worked for sure. It was kind of something we talked about at halftime, pulling the ball more on the zone reads, and thankfully it worked.